What's up, you guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Real Talk with Silos. I am Silos, and today we're back with another review, and we're going to be talking about the show Supergirl. I have my handy dandy notebook, and we're going to go ahead and talk about, I jotted down some of the things that, main plots that happened this episode that I think were worth talking about. I am gonna make the decision to only do Supergirl videos because a lot has not been happening these last couple episodes, and we're about to hit episode 4, and nothing really has moved forward. So from now on, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a video if it pertains to Crisis. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna acknowledge a video, or if it's something important to this season. But like this episode, it kind of just wandered on. It didn't really do nothing crazy. I mean, we did have John's brother come back, and again, another plot thing that happened last week happened again this week. So it's kind of like story filling, which John's brother, Martian Manhunter's brother, goes and attacks Jimmy's sister, and then they go through that whole process, and all that stuff happens, and then at the end, Alex, since she's going out with Jimmy's sister, pretty much makes a decision that it's best if Jimmy and her go on the run and leave. And so that's pretty much that plot filler again. And that's pretty much that was an easy way to write Jimmy off for a couple episodes, because we do know that actor is doing the new iteration of Mortal Kombat. So I believe he's playing Jax in that movie. So that was like a little, like, we had to write him off real quick because he has other adventures to go to. But yeah, so that was like the main plot of this thing. And then also, so for the second plot, and also one thing I do want to touch is that new guy, Will. He had William, the one that works at Catco, pretty much over Kara and making Kara's life impossible. He's hiding something, and we just don't know what it is. And it's to the point to where it's like, it looks like it's like, because Melissa Bonet, or Bonice, I'm sorry if I'm butchering her last name, she's such a great actor that even though if the episode is not good, the way she acts, it makes you, like, you want to know what's going on. Like, it makes you interested. She's so good enough to just make the show interesting. Like, honestly, like I said, I'm going to keep watching the shows. I'm going to keep doing it. I love Supergirl, and especially her as Supergirl is great. Like, nobody else could have been casted. She is beautiful in the role, and she's great in the role. Like, that's her role. And that's why this show, I keep watching it, because she makes it interesting. And there's this subplot storyline where it's like, we don't know who this guy is. Like, he just came out of the blue, and like, it's no even hint, nothing about what is it that he's hiding, So I mean, and I understand, we have the whole season to kind of reveal that, but it's like getting to a point where we're just like, I think they should have waited on announcing a lot of these Crisis stuff. I am excited. I want this Crisis stuff, but now every time we look at an episode, all we are thinking about is Crisis. All we're thinking about is Crisis, Crisis, Crisis. And the fact of the matter is, the fact that Arrow now is every episode has to do with Crisis. Everybody's so tuned in and more focused on Arrow, which it should be because it's his last season. But it's just like, these subplots are just like, dude, like, okay, like, we just, come on, like, just get to the meat of the story. All right. But yeah, anyway, so we don't really know what's going on with that guy. And if you have an idea, please let me know in the comments. Maybe I missed it and I just don't know, but I just feel like it's just another subplot that we don't know. All right. And so it starts off with, him having that little conversation, and the big bad this episode was it was Scarlet. It was like a Scarlet tattoo lady, and like she has a tattoo of a spider, comes out, goes into the person's heart, and pretty much kills them. And so yeah, I mean, the villain was cool, don't get me wrong, it was cool, but then it's just, we're just so focused on this Crisis, and but again, like I said, I'm gonna keep watching because I'm a big fan of Melissa and what she's done with Supergirl and what she brought it. Like, seeing the S back on CW, it's just made everything so much better for me, and I've truly enjoyed it. And just it just fits her so well. So back to the episode. The other thing that happened is John is still trying to figure out what's going on with his memories, and that goes back to why John's brother attacks Jimmy, because he's trying to clear what has ever given him that blockage in his head, and it looks like he's talking to himself. That's what we saw in the last episode of last week. He kind of like there's somebody else in him. And it looks like we can't even tell who it is, really, to be honest. But yeah, so that's that. So this, you see, so they really pick and choose their side plots that matter, and it's just like, okay, we're interested, and I want to stay interested. I don't want to know the whole moral. The only thing I don't like about this next side plot that I'm about to bring up, which is Lena, is that the fact that Kara admitted to lying to her and all this stuff. Now, why are they dragging it along for Lena? We spent all last season explaining, or she kept on explaining to us why she is not a Luthor. How she doesn't want to be remembered as a Luthor and all this. And then all of a sudden, Kara does this, which was wrong. She lied to her, but at the same time, it's Supergirl. All right? She can't trust just anybody or everybody with this. So she has to be careful. But yet, she still came to the line at the beginning of the episode. They cut it off real quick, and she told her, look, I am Supergirl. I'm sorry I lied to you. I did it because of this, and I realized that I fucked up, and so on and so forth. So, my whole thing is she admitted that she made a mistake. She admitted that she was wrong, and she is willingly helping you, which what happens in this episode is Lena is making this, she's still working on that thing with the computer to neutralize Supergirl. Like, she wants to hurt Supergirl. Now, the thing is that she needs Lex's journals, which are locked up because he's dead, but they're locked up in jail, and they won't give it to her. So Supergirl, willingly, Kara, she goes, I will give it to you because you're my best friend and it'll help you out, so I want to help you out. And that's the least I can do for what I've done to you. So the thing is that Lena's making Kara feel even more guilty, and then now Kara's doing these crazy adventures where it's like, damn, Kara, like, you're moving a little too fast. Like, maybe you should step back. But we understand why she is. But it's like, Lena, like, that whole storyline, like, it's interesting because it's like, damn, she got the journals, so now we're going to see what she's going to do. But at the same time, and me personally, I'm kind of annoyed with Lena at this point because it's like, dude, like, she couldn't tell you, especially who you are related to. She couldn't tell you. She couldn't. And, it just, to me, it really, I didn't like that, and I still don't like that, but I'm still interested. So that's what I'm saying, where some of these side plots are still interesting, and I want to stay interested to see where it goes. But, yeah, so she breaks in, gets the journals, and so, according to Kara, Lena and Kara's relationship is okay. But Lena in the background is really like, no, I'm a Luthor. I'm a Luthor. So Luthors don't forgive. And it's just like, we literally spent all season last year explaining why you weren't a Luthor, and now we're just back to that. Like, really? Like, it kind of contradicting this. That was what I'm trying to say. It was a very cool team up for the big bad this week. It was a cool team up between Guardian and Kara. What I don't understand is, I thought Jimmy still had his powers. I may have to jump back to last season and see what is going on, because he took that thing and he had the powers, and now it's like he just doesn't have them anymore. So I don't know. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't. I have to check it out. I have to see what's going on with that, because we haven't even touched base on that. The fact that he had powers, or he has powers. So he's still kind of like on hiatus with Catco. He's not working there anymore. He's trying to figure out what he wants to do. But I'm like, dude, like, I thought he had powers. What's going on? So we'll see what happens with that, if they're gonna play with that later. I said that Jimmy and his sister Alex makes the better decision for him to leave with his sister to make sure that she's safe and not tell him anything. And then, yeah, so this pretty much episode is John trying to find his memories, and he uses the dream girl, Daydreamer, I think that's her name. Yeah, Daydreamer, I think. But yeah, she, you know, they kind of work on it and they figure some stuff out, and yeah, the guys, it's pretty much all that really happened this episode. Nothing crazy, nothing out of this world. But yeah, I will be, like I said, if it's something important, I'm gonna do a video on it for Supergirl. I'm definitely gonna keep watching it because I'm just a big fan of the show. I'm a big fan of Melissa and her work as Supergirl. So I'm gonna keep watching it. But if I feel like this episode just isn't as important to do a video for it, I'm just not gonna do it because I don't want to waste your guys' time and you waste the time to do the video because it's just not worth it. If and let me know in the comments, what I can do is just do a video of like kind of lump in Supergirl in one of the other videos I do, because I'm gonna keep doing Flash, I'm gonna keep doing Arrow, because Arrow is everything Crisis. I may even still be doing Black Lightning, but I'm almost on that urge right now where I'm just, if it's not important, I'm not gonna do a video for it. But yeah, guys, Batwoman I'm definitely doing because it's the first season and I just want to keep everything fresh for Batwoman. And actually, that's gonna be my next video. Batwoman episode 3 was actually, I liked it a lot. It was really good. But yeah, other than that, guys, I'll let you get out of here. Please comment, like, subscribe. Let me know down low, what did you guys think about this episode? What do you feel about this season? If you feel the same way that I do. And yeah, let's just get real, guys. Let me know what's going on in your head, all right? Have a good one. I'll see you around.